As you know, the story of Islam began in 86 2010 when the Prophet Muhammad received his first revelation. At that time, he was the only Muslim, the only believer in the whole world. In 86 2022, the Prophet immigrated from Mecca to Medina. There, he established an Islamic state, but its boundaries were extremely limited. They extended only to a few parts of the small town of Medina, the larger portion remaining under the control of Jewish tribes and Arabs who had not yet converted to Islam. The Prophet died 11 years later. By the time of his death, the frontiers of Islam had spread throughout the Arabian Peninsula and reached southern Palestine. An Islamic empire covering 1 million square miles had come into existence. In just under one country, Islam had advanced through North Africa to Spain on the western front and from Spain to the frontiers of China in the east. There are still um, there are still signs of Islamic influence in such far-off places as Budapest, where a Muslim shrine, Gulbaba, still stands on the banks of the river Danube, and France, where many church steeples contain stones with Arabic engravings remnant of the 18th century age, when southern France was the European province of the Caliph in Damascus. 200 years before, the people of Arabia had been driving camels, now the world leading the world. Thank you for listening to us.